What's going on, guys? CJay here, and I'm just gonna bring this real quick fucking update. It actually might not even be quick, 'cause I might ramble on about some shit. You never know. But basically, within the last couple hours or day or two, I've been getting this question a lot on whether or not I've rejoined Rise, or what my position was with everything that happened with the Agent Rise merge. Like, did I stay, or since I've come back, am I staying, or is anything gonna happen with Agent Rise or any merge thing like that ever again? Like, if any of that's possible. And I'm just gonna put this out real quick. I'll explain why it is what it is, and people can think and say what they want. But so basically, I did rejoin Rise. The reason I rejoined is not really all that not that big of a deal. It's not me trying to be like, oh, I rejoined because they're the best team now and I'm so over all the bullshit that happened years ago. I'm pretty sure you know who I'm imitating. I'm not gonna fucking say who, but whatever. So the reason I rejoined was basically, I've been leading teams for a very long time, ever since like 2012, whether it was Rise or Era or Age, like 2014, 2015, when we changed the name to Age. Like, I've always been leading some shit. I've never really had the time to make my own content for myself and work on my own channel and shit. And one of the main reasons that I was down with the Rise and Age merge was because I wanted to, be able to make my own content freely and not have to worry about just a bunch of shit all the time. Like, I wanted to just make content and fucking, I don't know, just get my own shit out and not fucking worry about anything. Like, just be able to make my own schedule, fucking be able to keep active with it, and just shit like that. Like, when I was leaving Age and Rise, I didn't get that time to just start a new series on my channel or start getting clips a shit ton, to upload every other day or something. I've always wanted to do stuff like that, and I am very capable of being consistent to hit clips to fucking upload twice a fucking or 3 times a day if I really wanted to do that. I do have ideas for videos and shit. I just never really got to move on those ideas because I just didn't have the time. I wanted to put all the time and effort I had into Age and the teams that I was leading in the past. So I didn't really take advantage of the opportunity that I kind of had to grow my channel out and reach out to other realistic players and other Skate 3 fans and people that that this type of content, realistic and those commentaries and shit. But that's basically that's really all my reason. I did also I did give my word to Shanks that I wouldn't fucking leave because of whatever drama went down, or the Rise and Age merge didn't work. Would I stay or some shit? Because there was a bit of drama that I was here to see, but it had nothing to do with me or anything like that. It was mainly just a staff issue. It was Shanks and Skater having a little weird personal issue, and it was affecting the team in a very big way. Skater went and restarted gear, and then people were leaving for gear and shit, and then there was just a lot of drama coming from even that, just a bunch of side drama. People started talking shit to each other and whatever, and people were just hopping on a little bandwagon that Skater had going on for gear. And Shanks hit me up and she was like, are you gonna leave because of everything that's going on? And I'm like, Skater's my nigga, not really how he was before, because he's kind of he's not how he used to be. He's definitely different nigga. He doesn't fuck with the same niggas ever since he's gotten 47K or whatever. And I don't give a shit. I know that shit changes niggas. I'm not that type of person, but I can see why niggas do it, why they just they grow out of the people that they used to fuck with when they were a smaller YouTuber and shit. But I don't fuck with that shit. If I ever got big, I would stay with the same niggas that I've always been with, whether or not it doesn't matter whether or not they got known or not. I fucked with the same people since I came to this community, and that has never changed, whether or not we've had beef. I've always made it clear, even if we have beef, still my nigga, I still fuck with you. It's just shit happens. If you want to hate me right now, then you can hate each other. We'll beef, whatever. But like, if nigga ever, you know, comes at me, you know, ever need my help for some shit, and you're my nigga, you know, I got you. Like, that's just the way shit goes with me. And I can't see myself ever changing up just because I get a bit of subscribers or some shit. Like, me being in Rise, even when it was popping and shit, like when being Rise was a big deal or whatever back then, that shit didn't make me any different from how I was now. I know some people do think I'm an ass sometimes, and you know, whether people want to think that or not, I'm not even gonna try to like disagree with you. Like, it can be an ass, but I'm just completely real with the shit I say. It's not exactly me being an ass. Like, I'm not gonna fucking tell you some shit if I don't mean it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing to you, because that's just the way that I am. But you know, it's whatever. So basically, like, I don't know, that's just the issue that was going on with Rise. I don't want to get off topic, but so yeah, I did make kind of my word that I would just continue to stay. I wouldn't really hop on the bandwagon, because that's just like, I don't do that stupid shit. Like, I hate when people hop on bandwagons just because, you know, one known person is leaving or whatever. Like, that's the shit that destroys teams now. Like, and it's been going on for a very long time. You know, one person leaves the team and then everyone leaves the team. Like, that was the case with me and Rise when I left. Like, and you know, shit just, like, shit had to change in Rise, so I'm not gonna fucking be like, oh, I'm complete wrong. But you know, I could have handled, you know, Rise a bit in a better way than it was. But I mean, you know, shit happens, and that's just, like, I'm not gonna say I regret anything or whatever, because I don't really care. That was shit in the past, and that's it. But you know, that's basically all my reason for rejoining Rise. Like, I just want to make content and fucking have fun with the game with the time that we have left in this game, because you know, this game straight up is dead. Like, I do have series coming to the channel, and it will be pretty sweet. I have some ideas that I might even do for Rise, I don't even know, but I'm mainly just gonna be focused on getting my own shit out to my channel and just expanding myself, because I never really got the chance to do that. And I've had hell ideas, and I've had a couple people tell me that if I just put in more work to my channel, I could, you know, do something with it, and that's what I want to do. And you know, that's it. Like, if niggas don't fuck with that, then that's completely up to you. I know I did say not like Rise, and I probably wouldn't rejoin and, you know, shit like that and whatever, but I made it clear in my last video that, you know, those issues aren't a thing to me anymore. Like, I don't care. Like, niggas just need to understand, be mature, and just, you know, suck it up. Like, it's not that serious anymore in the skate community. Like, it is dead, and at the end of the day, even shutting down Rise didn't stop Rise. So like, if that didn't stop Rise, nothing will. And I'm not saying that to gas Rise or anything like that. Like I don't give a fuck or anything like that. But I'm just saying, like, it's hard to kill a team that just refuses to end. And I'm saying that for the people that, you know, fucking try to boot kids and Rise off still. You know, just the stupid petty little kids that still like just make a bunch of shit up and just talk shit all fucking days. You know, even saying shit that's not even true. Like, when I wasn't in Rise and I had some shit to say about Alberta or some shit to say about Rise, I didn't just say shit that wouldn't try to be like, oh, Rise subbotted, Rise this, Rise that, whatever. Like, I made it real clear the way that I felt about Rise, and it was true. I don't like going around spewing bullshit because it's stupid. Like, I've seen niggas say shit about me that wasn't fucking true. Like, I've seen it all the time. I've seen people say subbotted when, you know, I don't really want to go into this topic because it's completely off topic, but explain why a nigga would leave a team that the main reason I left was because I did not like the fact that we kept getting accused of subbotting. It made it look bad on me because I would get in the lobby, or I'd get on the game, or I'd make content, or, you know, random niggas in the skate community just would hate me for no fucking reason just because I was in the team that Albert apparently subbotted. Like, that is literally the dumbest shit. Like, it was, I'm not saying like I never went and denied anything, never went and fucking, like, I didn't know anything. Like, I was so unaware of half the shit that was going on because I just sat in Rise and I just made content. I just played Skate 3. Like, that was all I did. Like, I could have cared less what was going on. Like, I was only aware of some shit like when I did become co-leader and then leader, and I did start like taking certain stuff that people were saying into consideration, you know, doing my own type of research and shit. But like, niggas gotta understand that just because a person's in Rise doesn't mean that they agree with subbotting or they agree with anything like that. And I would not, like, it just doesn't make any sense for any nigga to leave a team with you know, okay, when I left Rise, I think I had like 70k or some shit. If my intention was to, you know, be the most popular person in, you know, this community or whatever, be kind of like Albert and Skater or whatever, I would have just stayed my ass in Rise the entire time and ignored the subbotting or whatever was going on, and that would have been it. And I'd probably have hella more subs than I did now, and I would have just sat there, did nothing. I could have gave my leadership to somebody else, let Shiny run the team for fuck's sake, let him kill the team like he's killed every other team. And you know, like, I could have just not given a fuck. But I left Rise. I didn't like subbotting. I didn't agree with the shit that was going on, and that was my reason for leaving Rise. And I wouldn't leave Rise. Like, I wouldn't have left somewhere where I could have gotten known to try and subbot my own team. Like, it don't make sense. Like, it just really doesn't. And like, there's people that have tried to say, oh, Rise, the age of subbot, never had any actual proof other than when we've had growing numbers. Like, I've had people say that we've gained 1,000 subscribers in a day, which is completely untrue. Like, I've never ever seen that. Like, that is retarded, because niggas know damn well that we used to make milestone videos and shit like that, and that was never the case. We did not, like, I don't mean to throw Rise under the bus, I did rejoin and shit, but there was a time where Rise was at, like, I think 80k, and then in like a week, not even there, at 90k. Like, I don't know if niggas remember that, but I do remember that. I was actually talking about that with someone prior to making this video, and like, that wasn't going on in 80. Like, that shit just wasn't going on. I didn't give a shit. Like, I just, like, I'm not in the community to fucking be the biggest fucking player ever. Like, I just don't care. Like, I do play the game to have fun and just chill the fuck out and play with my niggas and shit, and that's really all it is. To me, it's not that serious to how other people make it. Like, I'm not in it to fucking go on trips and live this fucking YouTuber life that these niggas really want to sit here in front about. But like, if I want to make money and be able to travel, like, you know, this Fiji crew and whatever, I'm not gonna hate on it, but this is something that I've always kind of found kind of random. All you gotta do is, when you're old enough to get a job, is just work your ass off. Like, that is all it is. When people, like, some people do think that because some players in Riot are traveling, it's because they're so fucking known or whatever, and that's not the case. It's because most of them work. If you haven't noticed, Tice has a fucking kid. Tice does his own shit. Tice probably works, probably grinding, trying to rap and all this shit. He's trying to make money. You know, the other ways other than just being a YouTuber. Like, no, it's not because they're a YouTuber, they're in a 100k team is why they're going on trips. That is not the reason why. And if they try to tell you that, or if anyone tries to tell you that it's not the case, like, there's a difference between Rise and like fucking FaZe. Like, Rise ain't making fucking like grands or millions of dollars every month like other teams do, like FaZe or, you know, Deer. Even if, you know, they're not the most popular team anymore, they're still making like a couple grand a month just from fucking uploading and shit. Like, that's not how Rise is. I led the shit myself. I saw how much the channel was making, and it is not like that, especially with how the views have dropped for this team. It's just, I'm just gonna tell you guys straight facts. That is not because of that. They're not living a fucking hella big YouTubing successful ass life. Maybe Albert is. I won't go and say Albert isn't. Like, Albert has his own channel. He, you know, he has all those active subscribers and whatever it is. But like, maybe Albert, but not people like fucking Chris, not people like fucking, maybe Skater, because Skater's going hella big, but not people like True, not people like Storable, not people like any of these other niggas, not even me. If I'm gonna be traveling, if I really travel Rise, it's because I worked my fucking ass off, because I live on my own. I have to support my fucking self, and that is the reason why I would have money to travel, or any of these niggas have money to travel. That's like, no, none of these niggas are making enough money to hop on a jet and go to fucking St. Louis or anything like that unless they work. So that is straight facts. Get mad if you want, kick me for mad if you want, but I don't really think I'm gonna get kicked for putting the truth out there. But I don't really like the whole fronting shit. I would never try to front like that. It's kind of fucking weird. But you know, that's just my straight opinion. Well, not even opinion. That's just straight facts. Like, just there's nothing wrong about what I'm saying. That's just literally how it is. And I don't want other niggas to feel discouraged because they're not traveling. If you want to travel and, you know, meet Rise or some shit, just go to work, my nigga. Work, make those dollars, and just hop on a jet. It's not that expensive as you niggas really think it might be, but that is really all it is. Like, it's not that hard. Like, I think anyone who's working, you know, maybe even a full-time or a good part-time job could start making more than Rise is making. Like, this, like, I don't even know what's wrong with these niggas sometimes, but like, that's just how it is. But you know, way off topic. That is my reason for joining Rise. I don't mean to bash them, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just making sure that, you know, you niggas fucking, like, no matter what team I'm in, I'm gonna keep it truthful. I'm not gonna fucking, you know, just because I'm in Rise, I'm gonna start being oblivious or try to be naive about the shit or anything that's going on. If there's something that, like, I don't like, or something that, like, people think and that's not the case, and people ask me, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, I'm not gonna fucking be like, oh, you know, we live that YouTuber life, nigga. Like, you getting paid, boy. Like, you making this money, nigga. Like, no, that's just no. This ain't no fucking, no, it ain't phase. And people, this ain't the phase of Skate 3 like it could, like it might have been in, you know, 2011, but it's not. Like, that's just, no, so far from what is really going down. And, you know, that's about it. So I hope you guys can continue to support my channel as I make my realistic content, and, you know, this series I'm gonna start with my channel, and my episode that I did release on my channel should be on Rise. Probably, it might even be out by the time I do put this video up, but it might not. Like, who knows? Like, it was supposed to be up the day it came out on my channel, but, you know, the same issue niggas have been having for centuries with this team is having someone reply. You know, you'd think it might be a bit different with 3 leaders, but, you know, it is what it is, and I'm not gonna complain. I did like my episode, and I'm stoked to have it on Rise and see what some other Rise fans think, and hopefully, you know, might inspire some other realistic players on, or some other content creators to, you know, a bit of their game up. I'm not saying that my clips are the best. I am saying that the content that's been coming out has been hella fucked lately with the standards, and I hope that niggas can just, you know, kind of step that up and shit, because it is kind of whack seeing that there were so many good niggas and they just kind of don't give a fuck anymore, because, you know, there's not a lot of people making content anymore. But, you know, whatever, I'm gonna stop rambling on just this shit. But yep, I like to thank you guys for the support. My last 2 videos have been getting quite a bit of love, so I appreciate that. And this has been CJay. That's all I have to say. Hope niggas don't get salty, and kids probably will, because, you know, it's the skate community, but it's whatever. This has been CJay, and I'll see you guys next time. RIP, and I just fell.